bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, I make pesos. Hit your sons, I'll replace those. Never save no name though.
I need more.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette
Back
Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success
in
in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Oakland Raiders. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Go defense.
And now moving right away.
Bag him up.
Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd.
Bagging him up.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Where Antonio Brown at?
From the gun, it's Carr.
He gets him to pick that.
And he goes down hard.
Go, Get back there.
The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Throwing now is Carr. Trying to lay one up deep.
And I was like, ain't no way he's getting that.
Be incomplete.
That ran for him?
Up the long way out
from
there, but it'll be 3rd
where
down.
he from? He went to
the positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr.
Get out of here! I came down on that, man.
Corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And just no chance of turning the corner.
Yeah, he shouldn't have got that third down.
To the line of scrimmage.
How did I get that up?
2nd and 10
little
coming
Russ.
up.
Quick observation, Brandon, because
I'm about to get a turnover, man.
I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on. When
Give me that.
Into a double team, and it's
Try to get a pick.
Picked off by Jason McCourty.
I tried to cut that back across the field.
To the 41-yard line.
I was going to be mad at it. Throw it up there like that for me, Kay.
Their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
Last one, that hurts.
There you go. It's out of there. We's out of there.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
Ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym.
On KB.
Hey, yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that.
I wanted to get that Bo Jackson anyway.
heat at. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
I need to do more work.
My shoes, chase W's. Great
What you want to do?
No, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab it. You can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Like the wind can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it. Might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you want to be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your spot. Show don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
I gotta get this guy Jackson.
This next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And an alley to run. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. The first carry for a Raider legend in their L.A. years. Here's Bo Jackson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down is Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a second down coming up. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Carr. And the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fit.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They run on first down with Jackson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
First carry for James Conner. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Good. 180. You ain't doing nothing today.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Damn, dude.
That'll give them a 2-score
Jackson, man.
But I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't,
my ultimate team. This is my second year doing this ultimate team.
Will score. And right now, they want to make sure they
still
keep
kind of
that
trying to figure out the kinks or whatnot.
Half.
So that's
starting
about as
late.
lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see.
Like, I have a job actually, so I can't spend 24 hours on it.
Gano
I wish
now
I could.
Following the touchdown here to kick it
trying
away.
to make this my job.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it
Got
comes
a
out to
decent
the
little squad,
25-yard line.
I know it's all about speed kills.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr.
Ooh, he threw that to the ground. I was so going to pick it. I was
Showed
sure
off
going to
the
pick
arm
it there.
strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Well, let's have some fun.
Oh, my God.
For a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
Who's that? What's that? You warming up cat food?
Mm-hmm.
Are you warming up that cat food?
Mm-hmm.
Are you?
No, I'm heating up.
I was about to... Come here. I tried to love you.
She did it?
She did for a little and then she ran. Hers ran.
He was lovely this morning. She was the first one on me, and then he felt a certain type of way, so he comes up in there.
Don't tell me nothing about Owen Bird. I'm on speaker too, babe, on my YouTube screen, alright?
Alright, I'll be quiet.
No, you ain't gotta be quiet. I'm just saying, like, don't be talking about our personal business. Or I'll be walking you and shit like that.
Last night.
What'd I do?
Nothing. You didn't do anything.
As soon as I get out the shower, look. What?
He's waiting for you. Mommy doesn't know what you want.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I saw that. Go get him.
The final shot here before half for Carr. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Like he ain't got out on box
2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Let's go, man. We already got the hunt down in the yard, man. Turn the score up on the
ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense.
Jackson, man.
Offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we
watch
often
that.
have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting,
oh, pick that. Jalen Ramsey?
But typically,
who I got on my secondary? Desmond King, Jalen Ramsey, Devin McCourty.
Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah. Well, Cameron Hayward.
Here, if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Why am I so big?
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down.
Let him get it.
Behind, and he's going to be driven down. Miles Garrett.
There you
My
go.
goodness, make that now 5 sacks
stout.
for
Miles Garrett, Joey Bosa,
really
Reggie White.
An incredible
What's I got on
performance.
that D-line?
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You like you going to rain?
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially
right down what we need from the
scoreboard. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Are you kidding me?
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. On the run, it's Corral. And he'll
hit him in his mouth.
At the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost
it, Reggie.
It's going the other way. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
What's another one, bro?
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's
able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground.
Why is he looking like that?
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the line of scrimmage.
But that is not going to happen.
2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0.
Get down, listen.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Kill him. Ooh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
That boy Reggie. Preach.
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over.
And one more.
Face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself.
Under pressure.
He's back there running for his life.
The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack.
That boy back there running for his life.
To throw, it's Carr.
Oh, he got one.
Wilson.
He better not score.
He's at the 40.
Oh, my God.
20, 10, all the way in. Touchdown.
Took some awful angles at this man.
Luke Wilson.
It should have been pig, man.
And the Raiders get a score
Took
closer.
some awful angles at that guy.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0.
Alpha angles.
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No.
First time you put
they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes, it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Throwing on first down.
He beat him like that, though.
Up to be
get
incomplete.
that. He beat him on the hand.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Get in his face.
Throwing
you at now?
Carr. It's caught by Crowell. And he's able to get this.
They wait till the fourth quarter and turn it up.
Hey,
shit.
A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
Whatever.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Crowell. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. On second and goal, Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Carr now on third and goal. Second goal.
I saw that.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit.
It took that long?
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like... Yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Now Mayfield. And complete to Zach Ertz. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
So they want to flex it.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else...
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Carr now to throw.
Oh, this pig, man.
It's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Carr completes it. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's Carr to throw, and they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
I really
I was
don't
going to
care
say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz. There to
I don't understand why they have so many lines.
And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
How did the line?
Extra point try, good by Gano.
Short
And the decision to just kick the extra point
makes a lot of
winds up
people probably just don't show up to work.
So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out come the Raiders. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Antonio Brown, 70 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer.
And, yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it ends with an Oakland touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Ertz has it left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Alert! 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 Watch safety creep! Watch safety creeping! Safety's creeping! Watch twist! Watch twist!
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket